I told you you wouldn't listen, but I told you bye week was going to win.
Yeah.
I told you bye was going to win. You didn't think it would happen,
You know.
but it did. Bye 26. Your Arkansas Razorbacks 24.
Oh
If
well.
yeah,
When you're on a losing streak, you're on a losing streak, you know? Oh well. Well, but hey, we got LSU this week. Battle of the interim
yeah.
coaches.
Dude, nothing says 11:45 on the less SEC network like the battle of two interim coaches.
That's right.
So, with your preseason Heisman candidate getting benched,
Yep.
if you're the LSU Tigers,
We'll talk about
and
that.
it came to my attention that Brian Kelly has extra time on his hands.
He does. He's
He
not
does. He's got
doing
extra time with
anything.
it. He's got nothing else to do. And
Yeah.
you know what, Brian, I'm going to offer to have you come on the show.
Yeah.
You
Why
know,
not?
and I'm sorry I've called you fake and all them
You
things.
can use whatever accent you want on this
Yeah,
show.
whatever accent. Hey, you want to sound like this hillbilly? Go ahead.
That's right.
But because I think you know what you need to do, Brian, is you also need to give me a like. Say, hey
That's right.
man, I appreciate you. You know, saying you're sorry for calling me fake. Give me a thumbs
That's
up.
right.
There you go. And then
Yeah.
share it. You know, you got some
Yep.
assistant coaches that are probably going to be unemployed and they want to see it.
That's right. They ain't doing nothing
Yeah.
either. So
And then so you want to know when new content's coming out? Might as well subscribe. Am I
that's
right?
right.
Like, share, subscribe, Brian Kelly. Come on, you got nothing
And
else to
then
do.
comment. That helps things too, you know.
Yeah,
Comment a
comment,
little
do all
bit.
that. Tell Travis how no one likes him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm used to
so
it. So yeah. So we got that. We got some basketball. Fans are freaking out because we lost to Michigan State because fans are stupid.
yeah, that's you're gonna be all right.
Yeah. Anyway. And all that stuff. So listen to some music, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and then we'll be right back with you. I
Booyah!
got you.
1, 2, 3, 4. You ever seen a lame man walk? Ever heard a dumb man talk? Ever seen a blind man see? I promise you will change his name. You ever seen a cancer dead? Ever seen all the poor get fed? Ever seen a prisoner set free? I promise you will change his name.
That's great. Well, I mean, we started off.
Lord, changes me. My Lord, changes me. Can you hear me now? Church, can you hear me now? Ever seen a broken heart made whole? Ever seen an orphan find a home? Ever seen a weak find the strength? I promise you will change his name. Ever seen the sick get healed? Ever seen a mystery revealed? Ever seen a
What's up, everybody? It's time. It's time. It's time for the Hawg Slop podcast. I'm your boy, Bigger T, joined as always by my man, Big C, Clint Clark. Hey, man, is it getting cold down in Victoria, Texas yet?
You know, it gets okay. Okay, it's like 63 here today, which apparently is cold.
Oh,
But it's like it's the only chance I had to wear this 3/4 zip. So I was like, you know
yeah.
what?
Why not?
I'm gonna make it work. Actually, I went to went and played golf yesterday, and I was wearing a nice 3/4 zip. Has the Ryder Cup logo on here,
Yeah.
red. I look like a real golfer until you see me hit the ball.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then as I don't look like a real golfer, but yeah, I mean, like I kept that thing on for like a hole or two. I was like, man, it's hot
Yeah.
out there playing in t-shirt and shorts. But yeah, it was yeah, it like I've been told I'm still, I ain't in my first year here. Here they have like 2 weeks of winter.
Yeah. Well, here
It's
in
like
Arkansas, we've hit our cold snap.
that's
Well,
what I've heard.
we hit a cold snap for a couple days, but then by the end of the week, it's going to be in mid 70s again, so it's all good. So
Hey, and you know who appreciates this? The makers of Dayquil.
that's right.
When
Yeah,
they, they,
that's right.
they, they
They got all
appreciate
kind of quills now, man. They got like flu and
Dayquil,
cold and all kind.
NyQuil Extreme,
Yeah,
Broadband.
and the sleep. They got one that they're like, yeah, we know a lot of people take NyQuil just to sleep, so we just got the sleep one now.
Yeah.
Is here. But anyway,
I sent you a Marco Polo the other day, Travis, and the main reason I did was not just to insult you,
yeah,
but it was about, hey man, remind me to talk about this because I won't tell you. I'm a victim of the YouTube TV ESPN fight
That's sad.
and things. You know what, Travis? Is not. I'm not okay.
Yeah.
I'm not okay
There's a
because
lot
you
of
know
people that
what?
aren't okay right now because of that. Yeah.
Well, okay, YouTube TV, they've got their multi-view down. Like you can watch like 4 games at once, which I love
Yeah.
because unless it's the Razorbacks, but if like I'm watching like Toledo play Ohio and then Marshall play West Virginia and like a couple games along that lines,
Yeah.
then you know what? I'm going to pick one that I can kind of keep up with the other two. It's
Yeah.
nice. Like I love NFL Red Zone for that reason. I can kind
Yeah.
of go back and forth. Like I'm watching a bunch of football games at once. But so ESPN's got something similar. So I'm in the ESPN app. I order Sling TV just to free myself so I can watch the Razorbacks. And then I had to pay an extra upcharge to get the SEC network on the Sling TV. That's a whole other Oprah show, Travis, that I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, and like, do you want to watch Arkansas play Southern? It's gonna be $15. And I'm like, no,
Yeah.
dang it. And
Yeah.
it's $15 like that.
Yeah.
Like that.
Like that.
But okay, once again. So I'm like, all right, there's 2 games on. They're 2 mid games. It's some action, some Tuesday night action.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, let's go. Let's see. I can watch these 2. They'll put this one on one TV like that, just like on YouTube TV. It's gonna be great.
Yep.
Nope. Whole bunch of women's basketball is all it was. Like, hey, you want to watch Sam Houston State play Northwest Louisiana while you watch Delaware State play North Dakota State in women's basketball? We got you there, kid.
Yeah.
And
Thanks.
I'm not a women's basketball hater. You know that, Travis. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
I
Oh
enjoy
yeah.
I enjoy I think the fundamentals are better in women's basketball. But seriously, ESPN,
Yeah.
seriously,
That's the only
come on,
choices yet. Yeah.
come on, do better.
Well,
Do
I have
better.
another complaint with ESPN.
Go ahead.
We're sad around here because there was a slight bit of hope, Clint.
Yeah.
We had a slimmer of hope. Reese Davis gave us a little bit of hope that game day was going to come to the Battle of the Ravine. And now, I'll be honest with you, it's not the best year. OBU and Henderson are not as good as they've been in the past at this time. It's the game's not for conference championship like it has
Right.
been at other times and things like that. But it's still the Battle of the Ravine. It's one of the coolest rivalries ever. I mean, how many stadiums? I mean, can you see the other stadium from the other? I mean, how many do they
Right. To
walk?
literally walk across the street. I
Yeah,
mean, I
you,
went,
you you park at your home stadium and walk across the street to the other one.
yeah, you get to sleep in your own bed. I
Yeah.
mean, it's pretty much home or away, you have the same routine. Just you're gonna
And
walk
and
over
then
there.
and then Reese Davis comes out and says that he's pushing for it. And so all of a sudden, on social media, Facebook, all that stuff, what OBU and Henderson get behind it, start pushing for it. People in Arkansas are sharing it like crazy, trying to get it, push for it. They set up a big photo deal on Highway 7 where they had like OBU fans on one side of the road and Henderson fans on the other, and the 2 presidents from the schools were in the
Yeah.
middle. And they, like a photo op to try to promote it and everything. And then game day decides they're going to go to Pitt.
I mean, Pittsburgh or Arkadelphia. I mean,
Now, okay, hopefully, if I'm OBU and Henderson, I put on a full court press to try to get them there in 2 years
yeah,
for the 100th. It'll be the 100th uh,
yeah.
playing of the game.
No, no, Trav.
But here's the other deal that I thought
Go ahead.
about. Another thing you got to think about with that is Kirk Herbstreit. A lot of times, he's not going to call that game on TV that night, so he's got to be able to fly out wherever he's at, to his next game, and that's going to be the problem, whoever they get, because he had, there's even been times where he's had to leave before game day's over with. He did picks one week from the plane. So anyway, go ahead. What was your question?
No, I mean, how much fun is that as a as a student? to
Oh
be.
man.
I mean, for because I mean that's a unique rivalry. I mean,
Oh yeah.
there's no, I mean, you know what, Tech, our rival was UCA,
Yeah.
Arkansas, depending on what you're talking about, but I mean, you're all pretty far away. I mean, literally, you are right across the street.
We're in the same town. I mean,
Yeah,
they cross contaminate as far across. That's a weird way to say it.
right.
Like OBU students take some classes at Henderson. Henderson students take some classes at OBU. Like you can like when I was at OBU, like I could take classes at Henderson if I wanted to, and they could apply to my what I was doing at OBU, and vice versa.
Yeah,
I mean, they work together, go to church together, all that kind of stuff, and then all of a sudden, well, like one year, I think you were down there with us when OBU played Henderson in basketball in
yeah.
that game where
Leo
Mike Floyd got hit by
punched
the
by the
player. But like that player from Henderson was hanging out in the dorm with us the night before.
yeah.
Ryan Gore was hanging out with us. I mean, he was like in our dorm hanging out the night before, and then the next day, like I'm cheering against him, like and excited when he got kicked out of the game. So
So
it's just different. It's different. It is, but
so Trav, another, our big rival in high school was Valonia.
yeah,
We
yeah.
had my
Still,
buddy Jumbo.
you didn't spit when you said that. I don't know.
No, I did it because you
Yeah,
know what I mean, because honestly, some of my best friends are from Valonia.
yeah,
Jumbo Brian Calton,
yeah.
he is from Valonia. I consider him a friend. I actually called him and I during the game because I was watching it on YouTube, and I
Mhm.
said something I'm not going to repeat on this podcast,
Yeah,
um, just because out of
yeah.
respect for the Reverend. Anyway, so and I left a voicemail and he hasn't called me back. I don't know
Huh.
why, or
Yeah,
texted or anything. He may be my ex-friend Jumbo.
yeah, yeah.
But no, so the mighty Greenbrier Panthers,
Yep.
9-0. 9-0, number 2 ranked team in 5A in the
Yep.
state of Arkansas. Playing the 3-6 Valonia Eagles.
Throw out the records though.
So it's great. It's a rivalry game. You throw out the records.
Yeah.
I want to tell you, Valonia was outmatched. They were.
Yeah.
The quarterback, I think his last name was Ashford. I think he's the coach's son. Played the game of his life. He had to have over
Ashcraft. Yeah.
Ashcraft had to have over 200 yards rushing. But I told you before the podcast started, I was like, because you didn't see the end of the game.
No.
So Ashcraft has ran all over Greenbrier.
Mhm.
Greenbrier is driving down to take the lead. They're down 6. They have a running back, and I've said this. The kid from Greenbrier, the running back number 8, he reminds me of Ed Duncan, which is high praise for me.
Mhm.
Um, Ed Duncan, I think, was a little bit better than the Division II running back, in my opinion. But
Played at
uh,
Arkansas Tech, but
played
yeah.
Arkansas Tech, Gulf South Conference Player of the Year, Hall of Famer like your boy. He had a little bit more to do with getting in the Hall of Fame than I did.
Yeah.
But anyway, so he fumbles. It happens, even to the best of them.
Mhm.
Valonia's driving, minute 20 on the clock. It is 3rd and 8. Valonia's got the ball on about the Greenbrier 48. So it may be a little bit less time than that. Anyway, so the kid, Valonia, Greenbrier's out of timeouts.
Mhm.
But you're in a position where Greenbrier's probably got the best offense in 5A. And that's just being honest. Um, to me, you run the ball, pin Greenbrier. Say, all right, you can go 99 in 20 seconds with no timeouts.
Yeah.
For some reason, Valonia runs the ball. Throws the ball.
Mhm.
And Ashcraft has played the game of his life. He has left it all on the field.
Yeah.
Throws an incomplete pass.
Mhm.
So they're going to punt. This is where the story gets worse, Travis.
Uh-oh.
Because I'm telling you, you got to feel bad for the kids. So then Greenbrier jumps off sides. So now the ball's on about the 46, somewhere in there.
Mhm.
4th and 4 on the 46. And they, of course, they go for it. Quarterback gets rushed. He scrambles like he did all. He gains 2 yards. So now Greenbrier's got the ball on about the 43 and a half.
Yeah.
No timeouts, but a minute 7 left in the game. And about 30 seconds left in the game, they run the running back out. And it's the all world run back, and everybody kind of pays attention to him and misses the wide open receiver going right down the middle of the field.
Oh, wow.
Quarterback throws a dime, catches it, kicks the extra point, and Valonia just runs out of time.
Wow.
I'm just telling you, I felt so bad for Valonia, and I'm a Greenbrier fan. I was pulling for the Panthers.
Yeah.
But man, it is. I'm sure if Coach Ashcraft had to go do over again, he would have ran the ball there
Yeah.
and ran the clock down. But it was brutal.
Yeah.
It was absolutely brutal. I mean, it reminded me a lot of our Razorbacks, Travis,
Yeah.
uh, finding different ways to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory.
That's for sure. And the question is, will they be able, what will happen this week in the interim bowl? The battle for the boot and the
Yeah.
interim coach. At least Arkansas doesn't have a quarterback controversy like LSU does.
Yeah.
Nussmeier got benched and their backup came in, and so now who knows what's going to happen there.
Well,
Backup's a little more mobile, but
yeah.
hey, at Arkansas we make backups look like Heisman winners. So
We do. And then if you go to the sideline, they magically have healing powers, and when you come back in, you are even better.
that's right.
So it is.
That's right.
No, Nussmeier, you've seen a lot. You saw a lot of stuff early in the season that had him like as the number one draft pick,
Yeah.
preseason hydro, and it just has not it has not worked out. That
Eh,
tight win to open the season in Clemson looks like a terrible win now. You know what I mean? It's just
Yeah.
some of what they have. I mean, this is a game of two football teams that are just trying to get through this season.
I thought LSU would win the SEC. I really did. I thought they had done some things to address the defense, and I didn't like Kelly, but I thought he was a good enough coach. I mean, just because I don't like him don't mean he don't know football, and he knows football, and so I thought that he had done enough that, and I like Nussmeier. I thought Nussmeier was a good quarterback. I think he still may be, but whatever's happened this year, it's just not good, and for them. But hey, our Hogs. Press conference today, Petrino says Taylor Green is healthy, practicing. He's ready to go. Shaq McCoy will not play. They said it's not as serious as they thought it might be, the injury he had to his leg, but he will be out this game. But I think the rest of the linemen will be back, the ones we missed out in the last game that got injured.
Yeah.
And so, Clint, this is another one of those games, man. We could go in and lose by 30, and we can go in and win by 3.
Well, it's here's the thing. You got two teams that have every reason to quit.
Yeah.
I mean, you really do. I mean,
Mhm.
what's there to Arkansas? You're not going to a bowl. I mean, most of these guys weren't going to go to the bowl anyway because
Yeah.
a lot of them are going to be graduating, get ready for the draft, and then a lot of them are just going to transfer.
Yeah.
No one cares about being bowl eligible on the team.
No.
So it's like, okay, you're just trying to put good stuff on film. And that message has seemed to resonate under Petrino. I have not seen the team let go of the rope.
No. You're right.
No, and I didn't watch any of the LSU Alabama game. I'm not sure how much of the Alabama made LSU quit and how much of it was LSU quit. Because a few years ago against Arkansas, Missouri made us quit.
Yeah, I didn't
We
watch I didn't watch much of it, but I'll tell you one thing, and the section I did watch, and once again, I didn't watch the whole thing, so you may be watching this and you may have watched the whole thing and I may be wrong. Uh, but what I did notice, they seem to be using Perkins as a blitzer, as a rusher more.
And they
uh,
should.
and they should. That guy needs to sue LSU for misusing him. Like his
Yeah.
freshman year, dude, he was unstoppable as a pass
I
rusher.
literally thought he was the best player in the SEC. Yeah, I don't know if you remember. There was a time when I said the three best. I thought three best players in the SEC, and this is a long time ago. Was Darren McFadden, Patrick Willis, and Sidney Rice, and
Yeah.
I had Patrick Willis number one. That's about how high I thought of Harold Perkins.
Yeah, and that's the deal, Clint. I mean, to me, he's Derek Thomas. Like Derek Thomas was a great pass rusher, undersized, but one of the greatest pass rushers we saw in our lifetime in the NFL, right?
Yeah,
I
agreed.
mean, why would you put him out guarding like he guarded receivers every now and then, but that's like Lawrence Taylor, he guarded receivers every now and then. He was considered
Yeah,
a
to at least make you
linebacker.
think: Am I coming or am I not? At
Yeah, but
least,
most of the time he was coming, right?
yeah,
Like, why would you do anything but that with Perkins? Like,
because your defensive coordinator is an idiot.
I mean, it doesn't make sense to me. But anyway, and then, between him and is it Meeks or Weeks? The
Weeks.
Weeks, the other
Whip
linebacker.
weeks.
Those are
He's
some
David London
talented
Kiffin's
dudes.
daughter.
Those are talented dudes, man. Those are some
Yeah.
talented players. And so that's one thing that makes me nervous for our boys on the offensive line, man, is Perkins. If they have him back, like ideally going against him, I'd prefer him back there guarding receivers. Go ahead, man. Guard our receivers, guard our running backs, or tight ends. I don't care. But
No, it's kind of like, and you also feel bad because you look past LSU, you got at Texas, and it really looked like against Vandy that Arch had figured it out.
yeah, yeah,
And that scares me because you knew he was eventually going to figure it out.
yeah. Well,
And
and I think just as much of that, Clint, is Sark has figured Arch out.
yeah,
I really, and I watched, like I said, I haven't watched a ton of tape or watched ton of games of Arch, but I think early in the season, I don't think Sark was making good play calls for
no.
Arch.
Well, what I really saw him doing against Vandy was a lot of, and I hate to be breaking down text film here, but there was a lot of quick stuff. Quick, 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 let the receivers make the plays.
Yeah,
And then as they had to start worrying about those, they were able to go deep off that, kind of
yeah,
giving a play action effect.
yeah.
Um, Now, Trav, the other thing I want to talk about LSU is I didn't know. Did you see that? Like they tried to negotiate Brian Kelly's bounty. He goes like, "No, I'm a 54 million."
Yeah,
Like they tried to give him like, "Hey, we'll give you 25 cash right now."
yeah,
He's like, "No, I'm gonna take the 54."
yeah,
Well, how about this? How about we reduce it X amount and then we just you don't have to mitigate? He's like, "No, I want the 54 million."
yeah.
I'm like, "Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
and I think some of that is the way they handled it since, because I think when they first let him go, there was an email came out that he was willing to work with them a little bit. But I think since then he's like, nope, give me my money.
yeah."
you know, Especially the way he's
I
been
don't.
talked about and
I
treated.
mean, look, if they're dumb enough to give you that contract,
Yeah, why not?
and it's yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Take it.
It makes no sense.
All right, so Clint, going into the LSU game, uh, who do you got? Arkansas, LSU?
Does anyone other than me and you actually care?
No.
I mean, that's the thing. No one cares. But I mean, so far Arkansas's players seem to care, and if they're figuring out a way to make Perkins work, then maybe LSU hasn't let go of the rope either. Um, I don't even want to pick. I just think it's going to be. This is going to be. My prediction is this game's going to be bowling shoe ugly, and I'm going to give it 33-27. The Tigers.
Okay, before you said that, I'd already written down my score. Okay.
Okay.
And I said 33-24 LSU.
Oh wow. So yeah.
So we were kind of on the same.
Yeah.
That's a little scary.
I think it's just going to be bowling shoe ugly. I mean, I
Yeah.
think it's going to be them game where like there's going to be a blocked field goal, ran back,
Yeah.
a blocked punt, a muffed snap. I
Maybe a
mean, it's just
safety. Yeah.
yeah, it's just going to be it is going to be hideous. It is going to look like a battle of two teams with interim football coaches. You
Yeah.
know, and also you got to take in mind LSU played Alabama last week, and I don't care who the coach is, you're beat up.
Yeah.
Alabama's making that Florida State loss look like a fluke.
And even though it's midday, it's Arkansas at Death Valley, you
Yeah.
know,
And Arkansas plays good at Death Valley for some reason. Always have.
sometimes. Yeah. But Petrino has not done so well down there.
Yeah. Well,
So he's done well against LSU at home some, but not necessarily down there. So anyway, um, now we're gonna real
are we doing
quick
the big
to
board?
let's
Are we
do
doing
the
the big
big board. Let's do our
Travis, you have let me down. How do we not have a sound effect?
yeah,
It's because we don't have a budget. Okay, I got
that's
you.
right. Yeah.
We've drained the budget just paying for the Zoom Plus. We can't afford sound effects.
That's right.
What do you think I am made of money?
That's right. Yeah.
Um, yeah. Okay. We're gonna keep Eric Morris at number three.
You going with Morris at 3 still?
Three still, yeah.
Okay.
How about yourself, Travis?
Um, because I was one of the first to say him, and I'm gonna just keep him on my list. I'm gonna say PJ Fleck still at 3.
And you're starting to hear a little
Yep.
whispers. Like it could be PJ. It could be
Yep.
PJ. So
Yep.
I don't know. I don't know about him, but mine's actually going to be the same because Golish is still number two, and then Franklin's still number one. But let me ask you this, Travis. So you want to give your top three, and then I'll go on to what I was going to talk about. It kind of relates to the coaching search.
Yeah, I'm kind of Morris is my number 2 still. I'm going the same as I did last time, man. Mine hadn't changed. Morris is number 2 and Golish is number 1.
Yeah.
I did hear someone today say that, or read someone said that Golish and Morris are actually finalists for the Oklahoma State job. Don't know
Okay.
if that's true or not, but that's just a
Well, and
rumor out there.
I've heard a lot of hubbub that it's really between us and Virginia Tech for Franklin.
Yeah, yeah.
I,
There's a lot on that for sure.
yeah, but
And they're
there's
kind
a
of
lot of
seeing who puts together the best package, and which we
yeah,
talked about last week. I'm not going to go back over it, but that what
yeah.
Biddy
If
and
you want to
other are
hear us talk
talking
about
about.
it, quit being lazy and go back last week.
Yeah, but that package of 30 to 40 million dollars that Check and the boosters are supposedly trying to put together. That Franklin's waiting to see who can put something like that together. So
So, Trev, earlier today, we're recording this Monday. The Giants fired Brian Daboll.
yeah,
Brian Daboll is from the Nick Saban, Bill Belichick coaching tree.
yeah.
So, hear me out, Travis.
Hmm.
How would you feel about having a coach like Brian Daboll come in?
Um,
I mean, I'm just saying,
I
you
mean,
look at like Nebraska, they've had a lot of luck with Rule, but Rule had
Rule had been at Baylor.
yeah, he'd been at Baylor. He'd had success
Yeah,
beforehand. I think he was from Temple before that and had done all right
yeah,
at Temple.
yeah. No, I mean, Dayball doesn't excite me. I would take any of the 3 guys, or well, uh, the 6 guys. Well, actually, we said 2 of the same, so 4
Yeah.
guys that we mentioned. I would take any of those 4 over Dayball.
I was just asking because
Yeah.
there's going to be more
Oh,
of
there's
those.
already people have put that on message boards and stuff. I mean, anytime somebody gets available, they're like, "Hey, what about so and so?"
Yeah.
So, I mean, anybody that's
Well,
out there.
and I've seen some dumb. You see your dumb posts like, "Hey, how about we bring this guy back for head coach and make Peyton Hillis the running back coach and
Yeah,
Tony
yeah,
Bua the linebacker coach?" I'm like, "You're an idiot."
yeah, yeah,
Not that those guys don't they know about more about football than I
yeah,
do, but I
yeah,
mean, come on, quit being an
yeah.
idiot.
Now, Clint, once again, it's basketball season, and Saturday the Hogs went up to is it Lansing, Michigan, to play Michigan State.
I thought it's
Tom
Flint,
Izzo.
isn't it? Is it Flint?
I think Michigan State's in
No, you're right. It's
Lansing, isn't
East
it?
Lansing. East
Yeah, it's
Lansing.
because Lansing's the capital.
I can't. Man, it all blends together.
Yeah, and but the thing is, Clint, on social media and stuff like that, Arkansas fans are, I don't know, the negativity just shocked me. Like we knew that was going to be a difficult game. Tom Izzo's one of the best coaches we've seen in our generation. Like he puts out, it doesn't matter what time of year it is, he puts out a good team and they're going to play tough and we played tough against them. I
And
mean,
where was the game at, Travis?
oh, in East Lansing, Michigan.
And how and did you watch any of the game?
Yeah,
How was that crowd?
crazy. Like the
That was a that
first
was a
few
that
rows
was
around
a
the whole place is students.
that was Coach Izzo versus Coach Calipari, two Hall of Fame coaches
Yeah.
on a Saturday night. On a Saturday night on Fox,
Yep.
a showcase game.
Yep.
Listen, that was one of them things. It came down to inches, to
Yeah.
just the small things. If you're discouraged after that, there is. I mean, what do you think they're going to do? Go undefeated?
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think? I
Well,
mean,
and look, and there's things, and that's the thing, Cal is going to take things and teach, and the players are going to learn from them. Did our freshmen play like freshmen? Yes. They did. They forced shots when they should have used their teammates better toward the end. Cal mentioned that. He said it in the post game press conference. He said, "Look, they did some things they shouldn't have done." That's right. So they're going to learn from it. That's going to be part of the growing process of those guys, of Acuff and Thompson. But they still, most of the game, played very well. I mean, we did some things we got to do differently, but they're just going to get better. They're young. I mean, some of our guys are young, some of them are older, but they're all, some of them are playing together for the first time. It's just going to get better, folks. It's just going to get better.
Trev, can
It's
I
going
have
to
a
have to
moment?
take some bumps.
Can I have a moment to just talk to the negative Nancy's?
Sure. Go ahead.
Let me just, hey,
Yeah.
you,
Hey, you out there.
hey, negative Nancy's.
Nancy's
Hey,
negative.
what do you want to do?
Yeah.
Do you want to fire John Calipari?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Do you want to be that team? You want to fire a Hall of Fame coach and let's recruited?
Let Petrino coach the basketball team.
Yeah, we'll bring in Petrino.
He'll cuss them out and yell at them.
We'll get a Houston Nut Tire offensive coordinator.
That's
We'll
right.
do it all. I mean, what are you going to do? Hire John Calipari because he lost a
Yeah.
road game, the second game of the season at Michigan State to Tom Izzo?
Yeah.
Hey, you're an idiot.
Idiots.
Stop it.
Idiots.
Yeah, I mean, like, come on,
Stop
let's
it.
be real. No, I get it. You want to storm out the gate and you want to beat everybody. Look, you got about 5-6 games where you're going to start feeling really, really good.
Yeah.
You're going to feel really good. Like, hey, you know
Yeah.
what? We're going. Yeah, it's about to be. We play Central Arkansas tomorrow.
That's right. Yeah.
By the time
Get
you're
to
listening to
work
this,
out some
we
of
may
them
have already-
bugs tomorrow night. That's for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you're going to get that foul trouble in the first half. You'd like to see, but that's an aggressive Michigan State team, and yeah, I'm not discouraged. It's still a tournament team. I still think that was two tournament teams. That was you play those games against a team like Michigan State, so you'll be ready for March.
That's right.
That's two
And like I
teams that-
said, and you learn from those struggles. You learn from games
Yeah.
like that. That's going to be a game they're going to look back on, and Cal's going to say, "Hey," I guarantee you, I can hear him say it already. He's going to say, "Yeah, we lost that game, but we grew from that game. We learned we got better because of that game." And he's going to be able to say that. And you know what, Clint? Guess what? they're going to lose other games this year. There's a very
No,
good
no,
chance
no,
of that.
they're good. Well, they play every Elite Eight team,
Yeah.
every
We
single
got
one
a
of them.
we got a schedule that's tough, man. It's tough. And so it's not going to be easy. And that's okay. That's a good thing because
Yeah.
you're refined in the fire, baby. The fire refines you and makes the metal
No,
stronger.
dude, but this is you do this. I mean, no one thought they were going to go undefeated. Not one single one of us thought this
Yeah.
team was going undefeated.
Yep.
So I'm not off. I'm not even close to being off the band,
No.
dude.
And
This
the go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
Well, and the good things are, I mean, we're still seeing some great things. We're seeing, can they improve their foul shooting? Yes. Can they improve some of the rebounding and defense? Yes. We already talked about slot shot selection, especially toward the end of the game. I think the young guys, Acuff and Thompson, were trying to be heroes. Uh, but they're going to learn that they were able to do that when they were younger. They were the best they were by far the best player on the court every time they played, just about. And that's not happening in college, and they got to get used to that. I mean, they're still wonderful, they're still great, but look, it's going to happen. I mean, this team, we're seeing some good things from this team. They're talented, very talented, and maybe the most talented team we've seen.
Well, Travis is when here's the thing. I mean, there's a difference between playing where them guys have been playing and where they're playing now.
Mm.
Because when you're the best player, when you're an A cuff, when you're a guy like that, when you're a Clint Clark in high school, no, I'm joking. But when you're but
Yeah,
when you're one of those guys in high school, you're playing against players all the time that can't punch back.
yeah,
Baylor can fight back. You know what I'm saying? And so it's a good learning experience, and don't take it too serious. I mean, it doesn't. I mean, if you want to look at the there are 4 games they've played. You had Cincinnati, who'd won at Michigan, and that was preseason, doesn't count.
yeah,
But we all saw it.
yeah,
Then at Memphis, you win that game,
yep,
and you handle both those teams really good. I mean,
yeah.
you lost at Flint, Michigan, to
Lanes,
you know East Lansing, Michigan.
yeah,
I don't know where anything in Michigan is.
yeah, yeah. No, and like you said, they play UCA. That's a get right game. You get to take the lessons from this game you lost and put all those into
Yeah.
application against what should be a weaker team.
And I mean, you can call it what it is, an inferior opponent, and that's no
Yeah,
slight to UCA. There's
no,
levels to this game,
that's right.
and I don't know what I don't know what conference they're in. They're in the Atlantic Sun, I believe. I
Something
mean, the
like that.
Atlantic Sun is quite not isn't quite the Southeastern Conference.
No,
So,
no.
and anytime UCA loses anything, that delights me.
Yeah,
So,
that's right.
so go Pigs, go Hogs.
That's right. Go Hogs. Well, Clint, I think we've hit pretty much most everything. I did want to mention this. I talked to you about this before the deal. Did you hear? We talked about the story about the high school coach and high school team in Mississippi.
Yeah,
That I don't have all the exact details, but it's a private school, I believe, and they changed the way they did the playoffs there, where like the top 4 or 6 teams, something like that, go to a playoff bracket, one playoff bracket, and for a state championship. Okay. But then the next tier of teams, the next like 6 to 8 teams or whatever, enter into another playoff bracket. And the winner of that bracket also gets a state championship. Okay. It's just kind of another division. So they're in all one division going into the year, and then they break them up into these 2 divisions when it comes to playoffs. Well, this one team was right at the edge of making it in the upper division or being in the second division, part of the playoff. Well, that coach decided that he didn't think his team could make it in that upper division playoff because those teams were just better than them. But he thought he had a good chance to win the lower division. So they threw a game. And when I say threw a game, from what I understand, they were taking delay of game penalties, and just like finally the refs just had to call a safety on them. It got that bad. The refs were like, well, I mean, they got back against the goal line and took so many of them that they just, and apparently the players were behind it. The players were like, yeah, let's do this. And some of the parents and stuff were, I guess, I don't know. But apparently some people have come down on them. And uh, now of course, I think he's been reprimanded for it. I don't know exactly what's happened, but what do you think about that, Clint?
Well, Travis, you have met the two men that I consider the head coaches of my football career. One of them you know very well, which is Coach Bill Buckner, has been on this podcast, I believe, episode 3.
Yeah, yeah,
Back in the Big C, Bigger T days, back before we had a logo, where a logo was just a microphone in front of a play sign.
yeah,
So, and then you've met Coach Steve Mullins.
yeah.
What do you think them guys would do?
God, there's no way they would do that.
Okay, first off, you know that lower tier is not the real state championship. You
Yeah.
know that.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Me and you, we played in a golf tournament once,
yeah.
and they put these flights,
That's right. Yeah,
and we made it to the bottom flight and got second place.
yeah. Got a
We
trophy.
really came in 12th
That's right. Out of how many teams?
out of 14, I think.
Yeah.
Something like that. I mean,
Yeah.
like it was not. We did not play good.
But we got a trophy.
We got a trophy.
Our only golf trophy. My only golf trophy ever.
Yeah, I don't even, but you see what I'm saying? It's not a real championship.
No.
It's
Right.
not. And it's in Mississippi. You should know better.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, you. Congratulations, you're playing in the consolation bracket, bud. Woo!
Well, and
Consolation.
Clint, I just don't. I never understood. Look. I was mediocre at best in every sport I played. Right.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget that time I remember we went and played in a little 3-on-3 tournament in Clinton. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
And we get out there in a game and we realize the team we're playing has Keith Carter on it,
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
the athletic director at Ole Miss. Also,
Former
by the way,
all SEC
all
basketball.
SEC All-American at Ole Miss. Averaged 33 points against Arkansas, back against Pat Bradley and all them. Okay. And we're playing him in a 3-on-3 tournament in Clinton, Arkansas.
And I piss him off.
And I'm guarding him. Now, Keith Carter is 100 times the basketball player I am.
Right.
Even then, when I was in a little bit of shape. I mean, I was still in round shape, but it was a better shape. I still went into that thinking I'm going to beat Keith Carter.
Well, yeah, I'm a big.
I went into that thinking I'm going to do everything I can to win this game. I'm not going to lay down. I'm not going to give up. Even though he was faster, could jump better, could shoot better, could do everything better when it came to basketball. I still, and our whole team, we went into it. Maybe Wes, because he'd watched him play a lot, and he
Yeah, I
knew how
think
good he
Wes was more realistic than the rest
yeah,
of us.
but I seriously, I can tell you, I'm a dreamer. I'm an idiot, whatever you want to call it. I went into it thinking I'm going to win this game. And I cannot, for the life of me, think of the mentality it takes for someone and what you're teaching kids as a coach to go into a game and say, hey, I know we practice all year and I know we do all that running and weightlifting and all that kind of stuff, but hey, just forget all that stuff for this game because we want to go win a championship that doesn't matter.
Right. Yeah.
What is that teaching those kids?
Basically, you know, what is St. John's or St. Bonaventure's or any college want to do? You ask UCA, you ask Duquesne, or any small school. Would you rather make the NCAA tournament, make the round of 68, or would you rather make it to the Sweet 16 of the NIT?
Yeah. Oh,
I'm
NCAA.
going to I'm going to the NCAA tournament, man. And that's what you've done,
Well, and you
And
call up a UCA basketball player right now. They're fixing to play Arkansas. Arkansas has got them outclassed in so many ways. But
yeah,
ask them if they think they're going to get their doors blown off tomorrow. They're going to say no.
yeah.
They better say no. If they don't say no, if I'm a player on that team or if I'm a coach of that team, I'm going to say, you're not playing tomorrow night. I mean, so that's just the truth of it. Anyway, I just thought that was sad that
No,
happened.
it
And
is, and I think, yeah, it's not what the sport's all about. And I'm happy that the coach has been reprimanded,
yeah,
and I hope he learned a lesson.
yep,
So,
for sure. Hopefully he takes that and, you know, learns from it and goes on. So, well, Clint, what you watching?
dude, okay, so, like I said, I've found Sling TV.
Yeah,
I didn't, I signed up for Sling. So, YouTube TV, while I'm griping about them, also did not have the History Channel.
yeah,
So, like, you've been watching Alone, and so I haven't seen the last season of Alone. And I missed all the foods that built America. Because who doesn't love the food that built America?
that's true.
So I've caught up on those, and there's another one on there. It's called The Icons That Built America.
Yeah,
And episode one was the strangest combination. And I don't know. Listen, Evil Knievel, icon. He
yeah,
just is. He's an icon.
yeah.
Who they paired him with? Did you see it? Have
uh
you seen it? Okay, they paired him with another guy. It's kind of had to be in the same genre. Would you consider Johnny Knoxville an icon?
Maybe, yeah. You
You know,
know,
I'm just saying.
I
It's just,
mean, would you have Logan Paul without him?
I mean,
Would
where
you, I mean, I don't know.
I don't. But see, that was just. I'm like, okay, like
Yeah.
and then they did like the next one was like, I haven't. I've only watched the first three episodes, and they did like action stars, and it was Arnold and Sly.
Yeah.
I'll give them, and then they did, disc jockeys, and it's Howard Stern and Rush Limbaugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, the only one that I'm like, okay, is he really an icon?
Yeah.
Johnny Knoxville,
Yeah.
and I love Jackass. I've seen all of them.
Yeah.
I love Dirty
Yeah.
Grandpa
But
or
to take them to that level, yeah.
that level, and maybe I'm being a hater because I love me some Viva La Bam too.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch Viva La Bam?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Now it's probably mostly staged, but I remember when they destroyed Johnny Knoxville's buddy's Cadillac. He drove up in his buddy's Cadillac.
Yeah.
Apparently, they destroyed it. Johnny was just like, "Boys, looks like I just bought a Cadillac."
Yeah. Well, Clint, I've become a Taylor Sheridan fan, Tyler Sheridan, whatever his name is.
Yeah,
And now
conflict.
I couldn't get into Yellowstone or any of its
See,
brothers,
my
sisters,
wife
or
tried
whatever.
to get into Yellowstone, and she's like, "None of these people have any redeeming qualities."
Yeah, I couldn't get it. That's the same way I was. I was like, yeah, I'm not. I couldn't get into
See,
it.
I was the same way with Game of Thrones. Everybody's like, "Oh, this is so good, so good." And
Yeah,
I got
so I
like three
never,
episodes in. I'm like, I can't do it.
well, I never really tried Game of Thrones, but yeah.
Well, yeah,
But I have gotten into most of his other shows. And right now, Tulsa King is back.
yeah. I've watched like the first episode or two of the last season, but I'm not.
And and Tulsa King is back. And then Mayor of Kingstown. I love Mayor of Kingstown.
No, I
With
watched the
Jeremy
first.
Renner.
Yeah, I watched the first episode of that. I didn't get into it.
And then man, I love it. The first couple episodes were slow, but like a lot of shows, but man, I really got into it.
No,
And
see,
then
that was like that with Breaking Bad. I remember asking a friend of mine, like,
yeah,
when does it get good? Because I'd heard nothing but great things about Breaking Bad. I'm like, man, okay, I'm waiting on it to get good. They go when he shaves his head. I go when he shaved his head. I'm like, okay, it's kind of good.
yeah.
So I was like, okay,
Oh yeah. Well, and I just got a notice on my phone. I can't remember. I think it was through Apple or somebody. I don't know who it was. But there's a new show that the creators of Breaking Bad, uh, has come out with that's out or something. I'm gonna have to check it out because I'm a Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul hack, man. I love those. So
no.
anyway, but look, y'all, Mayor of Kingstown and Tulsa King. Like Tulsa King was one of those.
I got you into Tulsa King.
You got me into it, and it was one I didn't want to watch because I'm like, Mafia in Tulsa. But then after I've watched it, I'm like, dude, this makes so much sense. Like, what would happen if a New York Mafia guy got placed in Tulsa, Oklahoma? What would that look like? And Tulsa King is that. I mean, that's what it is. It's Sylvester Stallone. The other characters in it are great. I mean, it's really a cool show. Anyway, but it's out now, so I'm enjoying those. The only problem is like originally both of those shows, I didn't start watching them till the first season was already done. So I was able to watch them, now I'm having to wait every week for a new episode. Like I'll watch an episode and then I'm like, crap, I got to wait till next week for a new.
See, I was that way on the floor in 99 to win it.
Yeah.
Like I've just binge watched the first 6 of all of them.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, crap, I'm doing that. I've been watching the Special Forces show again.
Oh, have you been watching the new one?
Yeah, watching the new one.
Saw Johnny Manziel
just quit. Yeah, Johnny Football just tapped out.
I'll tell you, someone who impresses me on that one this season is that chicken fry girl that was dating is it Zach Bryan or whatever?
Oh yeah, it was.
She works for
Barstool. Yeah,
she works for Barstool, and he like offered her like $4 million to not talk about their relationship, and she didn't take it or whatever. Anyway,
Travis, they're rebooting everything too.
Oh yeah.
So what is there a reboot coming out that you're like really, really excited about? You like, I can't wait to see that this actually comes out.
Trying to think. I don't.
Well, see, because they're rebooting. I've heard a rumor they're rebooting Friday Night Lights. And
are they really?
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I'm like, I don't know who all's going to be in it. I don't know if they're moving it, but but Peter Berg is attached to it, and he did the original Friday Night Lights. So I'm really excited about that. That I've also heard they're going to make a Miami Vice movie, and I've heard Glenn Powell and Michael B. Jordan as Crockett and Tubbs. I'm like, okay.
Oh wow. Well, the Friday Night Lights one excites me. But
Yeah, now that more people know about it, and it's kind of it's cult status. I'd be curious to see how they could do it now.
Yeah.
See, they had that show All American, on that, and I started watching it because I was curious. Okay, let's see what's going on. And I got like 4 or 5 episodes into it, and here's why I quit watching that show, Travis.
Mm-hmm.
Because they had the homecoming dance and get together the night before the football game.
Oh,
I'm like, you're stupid. You're not even trying here.
Yeah.
You're not even trying. If you're not even going to try, I mean, you know what? I'm all for I'll play make believe when I turn the TV on, but put some effort into it, people.
That's right.
Put some effort. Sorry, Travis. Old man rant there. Old man rant.
Folks, root on those Hogs versus LSU. UCA tomorrow night. Well, this is Monday night. We're recording this, so you may be watching it. It may have already happened.
But Woo Pig, what?
Woo Pig. And the coaching search goes on. Who knows what'll happen? Maybe some more openings happening. Who knows? So anyway, Clint, man, have a great rest of your week, buddy.
Bye, everybody.
Peace out.
Sweat, work, filthy, dirt, harvest, hurt, kingdom come. Sweat, work, filthy, dirt, harvest, hurt, kingdom come. Listen, that's why I sweat when I work. My hands get filthy down in this dirt. Won't see no harvest till I hurt. Crying your kingdom come. Listen, I wake up in the morning, I bow my head to pray. Mama told me if I don't, ain't nothing gonna change. These prayers breaking up hard drive so I can sow the seed. Ain't afraid of no aches and pain. Lord knows I gotta follow his lead. That's why I sweat when I work. My hands get filthy down in this dirt. Won't see no harvest My hands get filthy down in this dirt. Won't see no water till I hurt. Crying in your kingdom come. Sun beating down so hard I can barely breathe. Hard to sing the joy.